Welcome back to your live official continuing coverage of PhotoPlus Expo 2014. I'm Michael Artsis. You are the Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special. We're here at the Jacob K. Javits Center in New York City, and you're watching BeTerrific. You're also on PhotoPlusExpo.com, and of course, a lot of our other syndication partners. Now, I've got a great guest right now. It's Manfrotto, the Manfrotto family, which is a Vitech Group brand, and also Gitzo. Gitzo and Manfrotto are my favorite camera supports. Manfrotto has a lot of great new products, and so does Gitzo, so we're going to get right to it. This is one of them. It is the new Monopod. I've got their older version that's a lot heavier and bigger. I love their products because they're so sturdy, they travel so well, they expand to get so big, but yet shrink down to get so small, and they hold so much weight. So tell me about this.
So that's the GM2562, the new monopod that we came out with in July of this year. We use high modulus carbon fibers, especially for the smaller tubes. That makes it more stiffer, that makes it a stronger tripod overall.
I noticed you also put new locks on here, which are even better.
The new locks, we used to have the Ocean series that a lot of people like. They would prevent sand and salt water from entering. They were essentially waterproof. Now we are adding the G-Lock system, the new ones. They have O-rings around it that prevent sand and salt water from entering, making a lot of them more water resistant.
This is very, very small, and you just saw it gets to about 5 feet.
Yes.
And then you put a camera on top of it, it's going to be about 5.5 feet. That's what I look for in a monopod or a tripod when I travel. It has to be a certain height. So I'll tell you an interesting story real quick. Is I bought two Travelers to travel as a journalist because I was breaking so many tripods in my suitcase, or traveling, the airlines were breaking them. And I said, enough of this. Even though this is an expensive tripod, the Traveler, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to put it in my carry-on. And I wound up with two of them. And people think I'm nuts, but they're unbelievable. They hold an enormous amount of weight. They get very small and compact. They're very sturdy and great in wind and stuff, and they have great features like the hooks that can handle either a camera bag or a sandbag to kind of stabilize it more. And again, this is why I use the monopod. But what I'm impressed most by about this is that it gets so small and it's so much lighter than the previous models, but yet it gets so tall. What a great product.
Yep.
Thank you for creating this and showing it off.
Yep, no problem.
Then you've got, this is the new Traveler, and it's won a Lucy Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is the tripod I was talking about. I have to get that. I love it. I absolutely love it. That tripod will get about 5.5 feet tall. Am I correct?
Yes.
And it'll hold like something like almost 30 pounds.
It would hold up to 26 pounds.
26 pounds.
And the Lucy Awards, for the first time this year, they started to do the technical awards under the Lucy Foundation. And it was really a great honor that the Series 1 tripod that came out in July as well did win. This also features the new head that we have on there. It's a center ball head that withstands a lot of weight on it as well. It has independent pan lock and ball lock, and a screw knob for the archetype plates. So
does that head come with it, or is that an optional head?
We have a version that has the head on it, and we have one that's just the legs.
Sure. The heads are really, really sturdy. I've also put a Manfrotto video head on.
Yep.
And that's how I like to travel. And this is the head itself, so I thought I'd grab it and show it off.
The head right here, and we have a larger version here. This one takes up to 40 pounds. This one takes up to 30.
Wow.
26 to 30 pounds.
Wow. So it's nice. I always hate when somebody says, oh, I've got a tripod that holds 26 pounds, but the head only holds 11. That doesn't really help me.
Yeah.
So that's great that this can hold as much as, the Traveler, and of course on there you've got the bigger, more heavy-duty one. Talk about that tripod.
So this tripod over here is the Mountaineer series. The Mountaineer series will, in January of next year, will feature the new 3 series ball head. The Mountaineer series has the ground level set right below it here, making it much more easy to remove the center column. So you're able to put the tripod very close to the ground.
So you can make that a ball head mounted tripod in a second so that you can shoot low stuff, or if you want to put like a slider on it or all sorts of stuff when you're starting to do cinema now. And again, yes. Lightweight, travels well, great for photo, and also great for video.
It can hold 40 pounds, so if you add a slider, if you add multiple things on top of it, then it makes for a more versatile one tripod for all the different uses you can imagine.
That's what I look for. I love it. I love it. And your ball heads are so smooth and so easy to operate. I just want to showcase this real quick, is that you can just move this around so easily.
Right here,
Yeah.
the coating that we use on the ball head is called tungsten disulfide, one of the smoothest known to science. That's being used in engine pistons in cars.
Wow.
So you can imagine how much mileage this can
Well,
take.
and I like that you have a friction adjustment in the knob now.
And that helps out for, cameras for 600 millimeter fixed lenses.
Sure.
So when you loosen the ball, it doesn't flop down right away and messes up everything.
Brilliant idea. I hate when that happens. You're like holding it, you're trying to do this, you're doing 5 things at once, but trying to make sure it doesn't flop. And I'm sure accidents do happen. I've seen them. So that's a great move. I love it. And then, is this the same tripod but with the ball head setup, or is that a different one?
This is the systematic version. This is one of the oldest ones we have in our line right now. It has a larger spider and a removable center plate that so you can add a leveling column like this, leveling base like this,
Very
or
nice.
a center column. A lot of people use them for studio work, for larger format cameras, and it just makes for another versatile use.
I'm very impressed. How long have you been with Gitzo?
I've been here for about a year now.
Well,
So not
it's
too
great
long.
stuff. Congratulations on the Lucy. I'm going to put the head right here, and I'm going to keep holding this monopod. Manfrotto makes some great stuff too, and you guys make great tripods. We also use a lot of Manfrotto tripods. In fact, we have a lot of the new lightweight Manfrotto tripods. Here's a Manfrotto tripod that's really great, but it's also got Director on it, and I am excited about Director because this allows you, with your iPad, to completely control your DSLR. And we saw this debuted basically, I guess, at NAB, but now you can shoot better video and photos because you can see what you're doing, and you can upload and edit your photos as you're doing it and look at the gallery. But in addition to that, and maybe what's more important, is you can change your focus and all of your settings before you take the photo and control it all from the iPad, a nice big screen. But you can do that for video as well. You can control most of your settings for video, including recording, stopping, and starting.
Correct. So if you want, I could run you through it real quick. So
I'm going to get our little product cam here that'll help us out.
Sure. So as you can see here is the interface. So this is the first Apple certified interface that allows you to control a Canon or Nikon DSLR camera from your iPad. So the screen right here is the app that you download after you purchase the hardware.
Okay, and so this is called Digital Director.
Correct.
And it's about $4.99.
Correct.
You don't get the iPad with it, but you get everything else. You get the mount, and you get the cable that goes to your camera. And the cool thing is you don't take up the HDMI port, so if you wanted to go into an external recorder for recording and playback of video, you can also do that.
Correct, yep, you still have access to the USB port because we're only utilizing, or I'm sorry, you still have access to the HDMI because we're only utilizing the USB from the Digital Director. And then it actually has a lightning connector here that plugs in with it, and then the USB out port. And then this microprocessor in the back here will translate the iOS language of the iPad to the Canon and Nikon protocols.
Wow, so right now it's available for Canon and Nikon, and maybe some other stuff coming along down the pipe?
Yeah, we'll see what we can come up with down the road. For right now, it is just Canon and Nikon.
I love this, though. I think this is so great. I think of so many uses, especially when you're making corporate videos, when you're doing all sorts of other projects. Being able to see what you're doing better off of an iPad, a bigger screen, being able to control your camera better, and not have to actually touch the camera, so that you don't get any shake is really important as well.
Yeah, correct. And as you said, you get a great view. So if you're shooting video, you have a high-def monitor here, and if you're shooting photos, you can download high-resolution images right to your iPad.
Very cool. Talk about some of the other Manfrotto products that are so amazing, because you guys are getting into all sorts of stuff. You've got a lot of new bags that are out. In addition to that, you also have a lot of great mobile filmmaking tools for shooting with iPhones, Androids, and it kind of like, that's kind of where it starts, and then it goes all the way to the very high end with really great tripods.
Yeah, so Manfrotto has come out with a lot of new products recently. I know at least specifically in the video field, we just came out with a slider that we're introducing here at PhotoPlus. So we have 2 slider versions. We have a 60 centimeter and 100 centimeter slider that are real smooth, great for getting dynamic shots. We also come out with new, as you said, more additional bags and additional photo feature products as well.
So it's really great stuff. It really is. I really love Manfrotto as a brand, and you guys do great stuff. The Digital Director is amazing. It's really, like, it blows my mind And thank you for giving me a demo of it earlier. And I mean, everybody's got to check it out. Can people go and see screenshots if they go into the App Store?
Yes, there's screenshots available in the App Store, and there's also a lot of tutorial videos available online. So if you want to go to manfrotto.com, we have a bunch of videos available on Vimeo and our website, as well as YouTube, that will walk you through how to use all the features on there.
Awesome. Well, congratulations with all the great stuff. Everybody's got to check out Manfrotto. I want to show you one little party trick, show you how small this tripod gets. It's unbelievable. So you got to check out Manfrotto, manfrotto.com.
Correct.
You also can find it in every photo and video store in the entire planet, the entire world, literally. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's a very, very good brand. And of course, here's Gitzo, and that's one of the brands in the family, right?
Correct.
And so here is the Traveler. Look how small that got. Fit that right in your carry-on. How cool is that? With the head on it. This is the new Traveler. It won the Lucy. Pretty amazing, isn't it?
That's right. That's about 16 inches and weighs 2 pounds.
16 inches. And do you know the maximum length of a carry-on allowed? It's 19. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. Gitzo.us. 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 These are unbelievable, unbelievable tripods and products. They are so sturdy and so good, and so are the Manfrotto tripods and all the Manfrotto gear. Manfrotto.us is where everybody's got to go to check it out.
Yep.
Manfrotto.us. Got to check out the stuff. Look at this. Got to get the digital director. You have to get the digital director. You just have to. And you have to have Manfrotto supports. You have to have Gitzo supports. So Gitzo.us, Manfrotto.us. It doesn't get better than that. You already know where to go. So just go there. And while you go there, we're going to take a break. Miss us, we'll miss you. We'll be back with a whole lot more from your official live coverage of PhotoPlus Expo 2015 here at the Jacob K. Javits Center in New York City. I'm Michael Arntzis. You're the Terrifics. This is BeTerrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.